Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early Monday morning, and I am Kisha, the $5 Jewels Queen, independent paparazzi consultant out of Colorado. Everything that we carry is $5 lead and nickel free, unless it is our amazing Z collection. The Z collection holds our signature line of $25 pieces that still come with earrings and necklaces. Hopping on today just to share a little bit about paparazzi and why I am still here. Absolutely love what I do. And I often share the story of how I joined. In the beginning, why I joined was to share the jewelry with family and friends. Originally, to get my hair and nails done, right? That's why I joined. So everybody has a different reason of why they join the business, and everybody's reason is valid. So because of me, it was my hair and nails. Why? Because I had a corporate job and I said, you know what, this is extra money that I can use for my hair and nails. I don't have to take money from my work check, right? That's why I originally joined. And like I said, everybody's reasons are valid. Some people join for a tax write-off. Some people join to put their children through football. Some people join to put their daughter in cheerleading. Some people join because they have a small home remodeling project that they want to pay off, or a car note that they want to pay off, or student loans that they want to pay off. But everybody's reason is valid, and everybody's reason is their own, which leads me to my second thing. Paparazzi carries everything. Listen to me when I tell you, we carry everything. We have metals. And so when I say metals, we have black, we have gunmetal, we have silver, we have gold, we have copper, we have brass, we have rose gold. That's 7 different metals that we give you the option to choose from. What do we like more as women? Options, right? Yes, we want our options. Second, we have CB, we have acrylic, we have macrame, we have wood, and then we have metal. So that's 5 different, look, I don't even know what to call it because it's not a brand, but it's 5 different textures or styles that you can do. So outside of the color of metals that I listed off, then you have 5 different styles of things or materials that you can wear as well. Bracelets, rings, earrings, necklace, you name it, we carry it. And another great thing about paparazzi is it's a dress up or dress down. You can scale it however you want to go. The bracelet set that I have on, for instance, I have on 2 sets of bracelets. So I'm going to take them off so I can show you what I have on separately. So this is a bracelet set that I have on today. You can see that I have on a sweatshirt type of shirt, right? Crew neck sweatshirt, absolutely cute, to pair with this bracelet to give it a little pop, right? So you can dress it up or you could dress it down, because you can definitely take this blinged out bracelet, which is black and bling, Cupid zirconia, and put it on an outfit that you're going to dress up and still wear the same bracelet. So that's what we mean when we say dress up or dress down. But then we can also mix and match, which is another great beauty that women love. We want to mix and match. We don't always want to have just one thing with everything that we wear. So I threw, because I'm going with the urban rugged look today, but I still like the bling, I threw on these oil spill bracelets, absolutely beautiful, but on the back side is just a silver bead. So on one bracelet, they gave us 2 different things. These actually came in packs of 2 or 3, I believe, but then I just threw them on with this set that I have on to give it a little bit of color in there. So paparazzi offers a whole host of things that we can do. We carry chokers, we carry long necklaces as well. We carry magnificent, amazing earrings that you can pair with everything. So now I'm going on, it'll be 3 years in the business this year in September 28th to be exact, will be my 3-year anniversary. We went from last year on May 2nd, today's May 2nd, today's May 3rd, my goodness, today is May 3rd. We went from last year on May 3rd from a team of 10, I want to say 10, to this year, May 2nd, to a team of 73. The business is amazing, and I continue to call it the blessing business because in one area or another of my life, it's always blessing me. Whether it's keeping me busy, as a distraction from other things that I don't have control over, because most often in times we would like to think in life that we control situations or we have control over everything. In reality is that we really don't have control over anything, right? So as soon as we learn to accept that we don't have control, life kind of flows a little easier. For me, that was one of my hangups, because I'm a fixer. I like to fix things. I'm the person that a lot of my friends came to, not to necessarily fix things, but just to vent or let off steam. And 9 times out of 10, it's just people needing to talk and talk their way through stuff. But I'm that person who don't interrupt. I would let them talk their way through whatever they needed to. And by the end of them speaking, then they figured it out, right? Well, that's what paparazzi does for me. In my head, it allows me to speak my way through things. So if I come in this room, in this space where I'm at right now, and I'm just playing with my jewelry, it allows me in my head to talk my way through situations. And by the end of it, I have figured it out. So that's what I mean when I say it's a blessing business. Not only is it blessing me financially, but it's also blessing me to where I can get out of my own way, understanding that I do not have control over everything, right? And allow situations to work themselves out. So a lot of times when I say fall into paparazzi, that's what I mean. I actually literally fall into paparazzi. And it's been amazing. Outside of that, I've grown some beautiful relationships and bonds with some women that I now call friends. And we lean on each other, we help each other, but it's nothing like having a person to talk to who understands what you're going through. There's nothing like it. So no, maybe they can't give me a fix for something, but they definitely can relate to what I'm going through. And a lot of times that's what you want. You want somebody who you can relate to. It's not that, you know my issue, you know exactly, but it's relatable. You understand. In paparazzi, there's so many people across the board of different colors and nationalities and sexualities and religious, and everything is so different, right? So there's almost always somebody who can relate to you, who have been through. But another beautiful thing about paparazzi is the way has already been paved for us. The way has been paid for us. So when I drop this, I'm also going to drop a link to the average income of a paparazzi consultant, so you can see what people pretty much make in a range. I am now a producer in a company. I am marching and pledging my way towards an elite consultant. I have 2 more levels to go. I'm super excited about that. I remember starting and I was a regular consultant, and I was so giddy about it. Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of times we don't like to read all the stuff, right? We don't like to read all the stuff. It's important to read all the stuff, but we just don't like to. Do it gradually. Take your time, but make sure you read all the stuff. So I remember when I joined you're a consultant. I didn't read all the stuff, so I was giddy about it. And I became a star consultant, and I inboxed my upline, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm a star consultant." And she was like, "Oh, yay." And she probably thought to herself, "You dingbat." That's probably what she thought to herself. She didn't say it to me, but she may have, and I wouldn't mind if she did. Like, if she did, I probably deserved it at that moment. But now that I'm a producer, I realize, okay, you as a star consultant, Kisha, great. Like, it's an accomplishment. It's like a baby step that look, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's there. So now I'm a producer in the company. And like I said, I'm going on 3 years in the business this September. But there's ranks outside of the ranks. So you start as a consultant, then a star consultant, then a director, premier director, executive director, producer, premier producer, executive producer, up and up. It just goes. And so outside of your ranks that you carry, you also carry different perks that you get with the company. So last year I accomplished the level of life of the party bronze. That's the lowest life of the party level you can get. I was excited about that. The year before, it was doable. with the mindset. I didn't have the mindset the year before. So I'm not going to say that it's not doable. It's absolutely doable whenever you join the company. My mindset on the first year that I joined was not there. So the first year that I joined, I did not accomplish that goal. So I accomplished it last year, my second year in Paparazzi. I accomplished the lowest level of Life of the Party, which was Life of the Party Bronze. This is going on my third year. So now that I'm all in, I went in, I read all the little stuff. My mindset is there, and each year I expect myself to do better. It's a goal, it's a challenge, and a push that I have for me and myself. That's it, and that's all. So I'm pushing gung-ho for Life of the Party goal this year. If I don't make it, I'm okay with that, because I am one up than I was last year. I'm Life of the Party Silver already this year. Yay, kudos to Kisha. So Life of the Party allows us access to pieces that every consultant do not get access to on day one. So in order to get those pieces, you have to be a Life of the Party member, which I am, because last year I hit Life of the Party Bronze. But with Life of the Party Silver, I get an additional perk. So next year, Paparazzi calendar year goes from July 1st to June 30th. So our end of year is coming up soon. So our next calendar year is coming up. So when I say next year, I'm speaking Paparazzi year. I'm not speaking a regular traditional calendar year. I'm speaking Paparazzi year. So next year, I will get one of each Life of the Party piece free as a preview for myself to keep, or I can sell them, but I can definitely show them to my clientele. So that gives me a one up over other consultants that do not have Life of the Party. So these are things that you want to have, because you want to be that go-to consultant. You want to be that person they say, you know what, I bet I know who have it. Kisha got it. Kisha be having everything. That's the place you want to put yourself in as a Life of the Party consultant. Something else Paparazzi has that sets us apart from other consultants is Fashion Fix. Now, Fashion Fix is a little bit easier to get in than Life of the Party. Fashion Fix, you just have to call. Now, hold them up, because Fashion Fix is hot. Fashion Fix is fire. Fashion Fix is dope, popping, all that good stuff. Listen to me when I tell you it is lit. But so you have to call Paparazzi and get on the waiting list for Fashion Fix. And let me tell you what myself did to me. Let me tell you. So I got called, got on the list, and got in. And then at one point I figured like, oh, I don't need this. Listen to me when I tell you, I've made my paparazzi mistakes, and I'm sure I will make many more. But at one point I was like, oh, I don't need this. Like, I could get them later. Some pieces still be left. And then it came a point, so I got off. I canceled my Fashion Fix. I got off. And then it came a month where some things came out, and then there were none left. Like, everybody who was on Fashion Fix had bought all the pieces. So again, being in Fashion Fix, you have, I want to say a week solid to buy the pieces before consultants who are not in Fashion Fix can buy those pieces. So I was like, they bought all of them. They didn't think about us who don't have Fashion Fix. And this is what I'm saying to myself. But then I thought, well, idiot, you did it to yourself. You got off the list. Like, you could have been in and bought your own, but you got off the list, dummy. So got back in Fashion Fix. Bet you what, I won't get off never ever again. I won't. I'm going to have those pieces. So the difference between Fashion Fix and Life of the Party is Fashion Fix, you call to get on the list. You get 5 sets. Yes, I have to count. You get 5 sets of pieces that they send you every month. It's a preview pack. They send them to you every month. You do pay for those pieces. Life of the Party have different levels. Fashion Fix, there's no levels. It's just Fashion Fix. You call, you get in. Life of the Parties, there's different levels: bronze, silver, gold, diamond, platinum. Like, they just keep going up and up and up. When I start getting closer to the up and up, I'll start remembering them in order. But right now, my reach is gold. And so with Life of the Party, when you get your preview pieces, they're free, so you don't have to pay for them. But Life of the Party is earned. So I earned Life of the Party by selling jewelry and buying jewelry. And so that's just me and my customers helping to get me to the goals that I want to be at, right? So that's the difference between Life of the Party and Fashion Fix. So those are two things that you want to, as a consultant, like the perks, like, oh yeah, I'm the consultant to go to. I have the pieces, right? So you want to make sure that you're keeping your inventory up and abreast. Also, as a consultant, what a lot of people I think don't think about. Now there's different, like I said at the beginning, there's different reasons to join for everybody have their own different reasons. But once I fell into paparazzi, like I'm all in and I understand how the business works. Yes, paparazzi is a network marketing business. Yes, it is a multi-level marketing business, and whatever, however they call it, it is. But what paparazzi differs from other companies, because I've worked other network marketing businesses before, is I don't have to sell in order for the person I signed up under to earn. So she doesn't earn anything off of what I sell, whether it's on my free replicated website, or it's from my inventory. She doesn't earn anything from that. The way paparazzi makes theirs different is I buy inventory. If I signed up to run a business, that means I need inventory in my business, right? Whether I'm having an online store, whether I have a boutique, whether I have a home store, wherever I have my business, however I decide to run my business, then I have to have inventory, right? Yes. So it's a win-win, because as soon as I buy inventory for my store, paparazzi is going to pay her. That's how it works. So when I see consultants running their business as it should be ran, like a business, I'm just blown away. And then when I see consultants not running their business as a business, I'm blown away, because there's a disconnect for me. And I understand, like I said, I was a person who didn't read everything in the beginning. So I definitely get that part. I understand. It's like, whoa, like what happened? What's the disconnect? What part don't you understand? Let me help, because that's who I am. My go-to is let me help figure it out. Why? And maybe some people just like, no, I just want to get the discount. And we have some people like that. So let me tell you who those people are. They join paparazzi not because they're interested in a tax write-off, not because they're interested in starting a business, not for no other reason but to get the jewelry at the discounted price. How does this work? So we buy the kit. There's 3 kits that you can join with. We have the $99 kit, we have the $299 kit, and we have the $499 kit. I started with the $99 kit. If I was joining just because I wanted the jewelry at a discount, that's the kit that I would start with anyway. So you start with the $99 kit, you get 35 pieces of jewelry. That's going to retail you back $176, $175. But then people who join just because they want the jewelry at a discount, that's where they fall into that. And so they join there and sometimes they sell that jewelry. Sometimes they give it away. Sometimes they keep it. Do with it as you please. At that point, it is yours. But then we buy the jewelry after that for $2.75 a piece. So what they do is they join so they can have their own replicated website and go in and buy the pieces that they want at $2.75 versus buying it from a consultant like me for $5. That's fine. The $299 kit, you retail back $600. That's somebody who's a little more serious about their business. They're going into it with the idea of what they want. Mind you, I was not the person who joined for the discount, but I didn't read, I didn't understand. I thought of something else. My mindset was, like I said, hair and nail money. So I was still in that $99 bracket. Then once I started reading and I really became aware of what the company had to offer and what I could do with this business, I stepped my whole level up. You hear me? Step my game up. Check yourself, Kisha. Get on the next level. Anyway, that's what the $299 kit gets you. 120 pieces of jewelry. You retail back $600. And you have a nice chunk of business in a box, right? So all of them are business in a box, but the $299, you have a nice chunk of business in a box. And then you have the grand marquee. You have the say all be all for everybody. It's $499. You get 200 pieces of jewelry. You retail back $1,000. You get to register for, like I always call it, the Save Your Life Convention, because when convention is what I went to, and then I was like, when I get home, I got to read this, I got to do that, I got to do, because then I was in. I was like, oh, what? That's what they're doing over there? And let me ease my way on up into that club because I wanted to be in, right? I wanted to be in. So I came home with the mindset at that time that retirement is the plan. Retirement is still the plan. It looks a little bit different than what I originally thought it would look like, but that's okay because it's still the plan. The retirement is the plan. I no longer want to trade my time for freedom. I mean, for money. I don't want to do that. I don't want to trade my time for money. I don't want to give somebody else 40 hours of my week while I have 48 to myself. That's a big deal. Listen to me when I tell you. Sound it out. Say it to yourself slowly. I work 40 hours or more a week so I can hang out for 48 with my family and friends. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. I work 40 hours a week. I give them all my good hours. Then I get home and I'm tired. I got to cook dinner. I'm naggy. I'm feeling some kind of way. Don't have time to help the kids with their homework. My husband want to talk and I don't have time to talk to you. Listen to what happened to me today. And on and on and on and on and on. And then 9 times out of 10, you don't have the money to repair your tires. Little Bobby got football practice and you don't have all the fees yet. And then Jennifer got cheerleading practice and you don't know how she gonna get there because you tired. And you still got to cover Bobby's football fees, but you don't have cheerleading money for Jennifer yet. And I done gave these people 40 plus hours of my week and I can't even do this with my children. And my husband said he needs to. And then I got 48 hours. I gotta take Jennifer to get her hair done because cheerleading practice, they need their hair like this. And Bobby need new cleats that I don't even have the money to pay the fees for yet, but I gotta get him the cleats for football. And then Honey said he needed, what he said he need? Oh, he said he need, and I got 48 hours, and then I need to do something for me because I am a nail chick. So then, okay, I got to squeeze in my nails and my pedicure because that's the one relief where I get to sit back in that chair and get my massage and woosah for myself just a little while. And then, bam, it's Monday, and I'm back in the week. And I'm taking off with gung-ho energy to give these people all my time and effort. Make it make sense. So that's when I came home and I said, you know what, Kisha, you got to have a plan because what happened with your children and the life you worked, you hear me? The life you worked, because not the life you lived. The life you worked is not going to be the same for your grandchildren. Still, my mindset hasn't changed. My grandchildren will have options that my children didn't have. Wish I could have done it for mine. Better late than never. Don't apologize for anything. It is what it is, but we're in this space now. So here's where we are. Paparazzi is amazing for me. Like I said, I didn't read in the beginning. I was like, I didn't read this. I was supposed to, I missed that part. I didn't get it. Not only that, we have an amazing upline who paved the way for us. Information is there for us at the push of a button. So once you join and you are on the inside of the pink, which is what I call it, get on the inside of the pink. Once you're on the inside of the pink, you have access to all the information. Now, I just said I'm not the one who likes to sit and read, right? I'm not. Especially if it's not, give me a good juicy book, I'm gonna read it to my heart's content. Now I'm on books that are growth, self-improvement books, self-enhancement books to make me a better person, to make me a better businesswoman, to make me a better me, period. I'm gonna read those. But y'all know how easy it is to get on an iPad, a phone, or whatever and get to scrolling, and then you just scrolling senselessly for nothing, right? Y'all know we all do it. But our upline, they're amazing. They have put out tons of information. So once you are a consultant under the winning team, you have access to all of this information. And it's up to you to click the button. I'm going to invite you to all the pages that we have. It can be a little overwhelming in the beginning. So I suggest you take your time and, go in and play around and look at different things. There's trainings there. You can see the different challenges that were done in the different pages. You can watch live video trainings. There's so much information. And then on top of all of that, you sign up under me, you join the winning team. I'm not available. You go to a team page and say, hey, what is this? Somebody of the millions of people are going to answer. Somebody's going to give you the answer to that. So you're never left alone unless you leave yourself alone. The only abandonment in paparazzi is self-abandonment. That's the only abandonment. So anybody who says that, oh, paparazzi is fake, oh, I couldn't make it in paparazzi, oh, there's too many people who's doing paparazzi, those are all excuses. And if you live your life by an excuse, then that's fine, honey, do you. But the information is definitely there. So the only abandonment is in paparazzi is self-abandonment. Nobody in paparazzi abandons you. You can always get the answer. And even if you're not comfortable putting your question front and center, because sometimes, and I used to be that person, like, this should be something I know, so I'm not going to say it in front of, I was that person in school, like, I'm not about to ask this question in front of everybody. I feel stupid, right? That's what we do as children. As adults, no, honey, ask your question. Go ahead, because somebody got the same question, and it's going to get answered. But even if you're not comfortable doing that just yet, you can email our corporate office. You can call our corporate office, and they will give you an answer. You're not left alone. You're not abandoned. The only abandonment in paparazzi is self-abandonment. I'm going to raise my finger with the little church step out quietly, because I've abandoned myself in paparazzi a couple of times myself. Like I said, I'm reading self-growth books, right? Yes, I do. And so I realize now when I'm getting in my headspace, like, nobody's doing anything to you. Come on back out of there. Come on back out of there and come back to the real world. Because that's for real. It happens to everybody. I don't care who you are, everybody gets in their own head, sometimes get in their way. Well, quit getting in your way. Quit getting in your way and let the thing work for you. Let the thing work for you. Some of the people process might be a little different. Some people process is going to look totally different from somebody else's, and that's okay, because your life and your journey is its own. Just like I always say, every woman's fashion sense is her own. Your journey is its own. What God has for you is for you. How you get there is how you're going to get there. Am I going to be fashionista? Absolutely. Am I going to get there how somebody else got there? Absolutely not. And as soon as you learn to be okay with that, your process is easier. It flows for you different. And that's just the way that things work. So paparazzi will give you all that your heart desires, all that your thoughts and dreams, like all of that, all that it can muster, it will give you. Outside of what I mentioned, Life of the Party, Fashion Fix, I'm a producer now. Crown Club is something else that we have in paparazzi. Crown Club is definitely a team sport. Like, there's no I in team. Crown Club is a team sport. So Crown Club 5 means that you have 5 active consultants outside of yourself, and all 5 of you are active for 3 months consecutively, all 5 of them. Then Crown Club 10, Crown Club 5, you get a trophy and you get a certificate and a pen. Crown Club 10, you get a trophy and a certificate. I managed to hit Crown Club 10 last year. And so it was 10 consultants signed under the winning team who were active 3 months in a row. The next up for me would be Crown Club 25. Yes, it's in my prayers. I've been speaking to the Holy Spirit about it. He knows my heart. And so that's the next up for me. I'm excited to say that I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. So it's just so much. And it's so much information. It's a wealth of information that I can keep going on and on about. Like, I could talk about paparazzi from sun up to sundown. And it was funny because my daughter just mentioned to me last week, she said, she said at one point I started wondering, like, why my mom keep ordering this $5 jewelry? Like, why does my mom? And she said, now I know, because you have faith in it. It's going to work for you because you believe in that. And when I heard her say that, I know that I'm on the right path of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I do believe in it with my whole heart. I do have faith in it. I know where it can take me, and I'm glad that my daughter, who's one of the closest people to me, she's seen it. So that just tells me, like, okay, Kisha, you're doing this thing, and you're doing it right. 3 years, going on 3 years in the business. And I can say that my roller coaster has been real. But what I can say is paparazzi never left me. Anytime that there was a break in paparazzi, I took the bow out. They never abandoned me. And when I tapped back in, it was all open arms. It was all open arms. So people will notice when you start to bow out and shy away, but they will be ready for you when you come back. And that's just the way it rolls. It's really like a family. It's really like a family. Like, oh, okay, she tripping. She over there. She feeling some kind of way right now. Okay, we here when she come back. We're not going to disown her. But when she come back, we right here and we waiting for her. That's what paparazzi is. So if you're interested in joining the winning team, or if you have talked to somebody else about joining paparazzi, please don't hesitate. The one regret that I have is not joining sooner, or taking it serious sooner. Those are, I would say, regrets. That's it. But paparazzi has not abandoned me. It won't abandon you. The only abandonment is paparazzi is self-abandonment. Get out of your own way. Get out of God's way for blocking your own blessing. Share with somebody the opportunity. If you haven't shared the opportunity with somebody, share with somebody the opportunity and watch God work. If you're interested in joining the winning team, I am Kisha, the founder of the winning team, the owner of the Jewels Queens Bling, and I would love to discuss the opportunity with you.